So one of the more useful features in Google Docs, really in any of your Drive files, is the sharing option. So in Google Docs, the way that you access that is there's this blue share button up here in the top right corner, and we're going to go ahead and click on that, and it'll pull open your option settings. This is a little unintuitive, let's put it that way, for a lot of people. So really what you want to do is you want to come down here to change. This shows you the current access settings for this document. So this document right now says anybody on the internet with the link can view, and if I want to copy the link, I can grab the link here to copy it to send to somebody. If, however, I click on this, you'll see I have other options. I can set it to be restricted. What restricted means is that I'm the only person with access unless I specifically add individual people to the document. So if I click restricted, I then would have the option up here of sharing with specific people, and those specific people would have access. I'm going to change this again. Come down here. The second option is my organization. So my company is Click and Repeat. That's what my Google Docs and Google Drive account is set under. If I choose Click and Repeat, that'll allow anybody with an email address that ends in @clickandrepeat.com access to this document with that link. So I will not have to share it with each of them individually. That might be useful, for example, if you have a bunch of employees and they all have email addresses at your company name. The most useful one for most of you is going to be this third option, anyone with the link. So I'm going to go ahead and choose that. And when I say anybody with the link, it means anybody at all on the entire internet. If they have access to this link, they can access this document. So this is what you're going to want to use if you're going to say email this link out to your entire class and want them to be able to access it for their homework assignment, for example. The second setting that you can choose is this one on the right over here. So there's a viewer, a commenter, and an editor access point. Viewers can only view the document. So they can read the document, they cannot make edits to your copy of the document. They can, however, go to File, make a copy, and add the document to their own Google Drive account, and then they would be able to edit their version of the document. However, you do not have access to that. So, so that would be just for them if they wanted to do that. Commenter would allow people to leave comments on your document. And editor actually allows people to edit your document. So really the only time you want to use the commenter or the editor options is if, for example, you're going to make a client training log, put it in each client's individual private coaching folder, and then in that folder give them editing access so they can go in and update notes on each of their training sessions for you. And then you both have access to see it. That might be one time when you actually did want to use an editor option. Or if you are working with an employee who is proofreading things or making edits for you, you might also want to give them editing permissions. So that's how the sharing settings all work. And I'm going to go ahead and hit done and close that out.